run. RaiderNation, let's go, let's go. RaiderNation, let's go, let's go. RaiderNation, are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for no football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. It's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for this football.
What's up, RaiderNation? As promised last episode, I told you guys I would cover a story each Friday or Saturday unless something big happened. I forgot to mention that this week we signed Chris Kluwe from the Vikings. He used to play for the Vikings. 10 days ago he was released. And obviously we needed a punter ever since Shane Leckler moved to Houston. So I think this is a good signing. He's a veteran punter. I don't know how much trust they have in Marquette King, even though I think he's a great punter. I just think it's also more of a competition. Maybe let him kind of, develop him. Let him learn all the ropes when it comes down to that. Another thing is a lot of people have been commenting on this, and everyone's interested in Charles Woodson from the Green Bay Packers. Used to play for the Raiders when we first drafted him in '98. He visited the Broncos, and a lot of people thought he was going to get a deal done because he said he wanted to move to a team that was competing for a championship. I guess he left, and he didn't get a contract. I don't know if he had an offer. We had to initially give him an offer, but he's going to be visiting us Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. Most likely Tuesday we'll get some news about whether or not he's going to sign with us. I would see like a 1-year deal. I think this is a good pickup if we do get it. And what do you guys think about that? Back to the video that is on hand. Tyler Wilson, 4th round selection for the Oakland Raiders in the 2013 draft. We actually traded back that 4th round pick, and we acquired a 6th round pick from Tampa Bay. And with that 4th round pick, we picked Tyler Wilson. Go ahead and go over the notes real quick. 2011, this is when he really started blowing up. He started 13 games, played all 13 games. Completions of 277 completions out of 438 attempts. 63.2% of his completions were made. This ranked him as one of the only two out of all of Arkansas school records to rank over 60% in completions. Okay, that's pretty good. Obviously, that was his best year. He had 24 touchdowns with 6 interceptions. That year, a lot of scouts and a lot of draft analysts were talking about Tyler Wilson being one of the top quarterbacks for that draft class. But he decided to stay there an extra year. Obviously, it damaged a lot of his potential this year when the whole scandal happened and the coaching staff had a big coaching staff change. In 2011, he was coached by Bobby Petrino. This guy's a badass coach. He coached him his entire college career. Petrino had a 21-5 season, 25-win, 5-loss season over the last 2 seasons before he got fired. He was involved in a motorcycle crash. He was like involved with a young female staff member, and after that, he wasn't coached by him anymore. In 2012, he was fired in 2012 season. So Tyler Wilson was coached by a different coach. A lot of the reason that Tyler Wilson dropped down in the ranks is because of the fact that he had that coach change. Now, Wilson had a really bad offensive line last year, and he really was just incredibly tough, took a lot of hits, took a lot of punishment. I think this guy's a tough, proven college quarterback. He decided to stay through the 4 years. He didn't want to get out of the college ranks until he was prepared enough. He also ran a pretty good offense in the SEC, which is a tough conference to play in. So I think this is an awesome pick, especially in the 4th round. The 4th round, we did drop back in the 4th round. We acquired a 6th round pick, and I think it's a good move. Now you guys are probably wondering, why do we have so many quarterbacks? We got McCloyne, we got Padron, Terrell Pryor, Matt Flynn, and now Tyler Wilson in the 4th round selection. I think that the Raiders want a quarterback that can sit in the pocket and make the plays from the pocket with the ability to run it if it happens to collapse. This is the thing you guys aren't probably aware about, is that when Terrell Pryor left Ohio State, he left when I think he was entering his junior year. No, sorry, his senior year. He was entering his senior year when that whole Ohio State scandal happened, and he had to basically stop right then and there. So anyway, they're about the same age. Terrell Pryor beats him by 2 months. The difference between Terrell Pryor and Tyler Wilson is that Terrell Pryor had to sit back, hold the clipboard, try to learn the playbook, didn't get a lot of snaps, and didn't really get a lot of time to develop. That's the biggest thing that I'm looking at. A lot of the problems with Terrell Pryor is that he has a low football IQ. He forgets a lot of plays. He can't really run every play effectively. He's got a lot of problems with understanding concepts and understanding the adjustments or route adjustments that he needs to make, or any kind of things like that. That's the real problem with Terrell Pryor. His athleticism's there. He's tall. He's big. He runs fast for his size. He can make plays once the pocket collapses, but he doesn't keep his eyes downfield a lot as often as he should. And I think that's the biggest concern with that. I honestly think that if he were to get more snaps, if he were to get more practice, he probably would excel a lot better. He would be a lot better. But we'll just find out. Preseason's is most likely the best chance he has at making either the second string or third. If he makes the third, and he's pretty much done after that. I don't want to make the video too long. I've been trying to make my videos a little shorter. I don't want to just drag things on with stats and all that, but I wanted to give you guys something just for you to know, a little something to digest. I want to know what you guys think. Like always, give me a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next episode. Don't forget to subscribe and share the channel.
Here we come, baby. Just win, baby. Feel the storm of the cold autumn.